Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is your next 24 to 48 hours morning messages, things that could potentially play out throughout the day, the next couple days for you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just get started for everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Energy is good. All of that. All right, Spirit, for the next couple of days, what do you have coming in, please, for us, Spirit? What do you have coming in, please? Okay, so we got truth be told. Okay. It's the window, and then you got peace, and then you got between worlds here. Something's definitely faded that may be going on. The fates is here as well. But it's like somebody's in between something, in between, it's like they're stepping through something here. You're stepping through from the clouds into color. I don't know why that's saying that like that, but that's kind of what's going on. Okay, what's happening here over the next day or two, Spirit? Okay, it's the butterfly. Okay, so it's being open, it's elevation, and it's reinventing yourself. So there's the change. It's a metamorphosis, but it's a time to be open and to embrace what this is. The strength. Okay, so right, and then you got reconciliation at the the bouquet. I don't know why I said reconciliation, but you've got the strength here as well. The strength card. And then it's also about the journey. So this could be that you're going through something that is showing you how strong you are, the strength of yourself. And this is part of the journey. And it's to be open, and even like the beauty within you. This feels like self. This really feels like the self. And to be open to what this is for you and what's playing out. And it's being in between. This typically talks about being in between both worlds here, or both realms here. But seeing, hi Madhu, welcome, good morning. It's going through like a transformation, but it could be a reconciliation back to one's own self. Okay, we were talking about that even yesterday when I was talking about that, and it's like the openness. It feels like opening that space, unlocking something within one's own self, and like just being caring enough. It almost feels too like embracing even like your flaws within yourself. That's kind of what it's feeling like, and coming to peace. Okay. Wow. And then as I said that, it's the Seven of Wands. And in this deck, it's like meditation, coming into peace. It feels like a time to just kind of, I keep hearing like go to the quiet place, like just to, it's harmony. What is this? What's going on as far as what are we going to see? We got the Six of Wands, which talks about a victory here, recognizing here, and your truth, recognizing your truth with the Queen of Swords. It's standing in your truth and not really caring, like, right, with the Nine of Pentacles too, how strong you are, and how abundant. And this also talks about, the Nine of Pentacles talks about a single card. And so this feels like it's having to do with yourself. It doesn't feel like others. And the transformation that you're going through. You're going from, this could also be like if you're having a rough time and you're going from the shadow into the light. It can easily be that as well. It just feels like transformations that are taking place. And it's because it was fated to do that. Okay, 9 of Cups. This is, 9 of Cups is a wish. Okay, and then there's that 3 of Cups. You could wish to come back around with someone here. This could be friends, anything like that. There could be just a group of you here. I'm also hearing like soul sisters for some, but it's then 3 of Swords. Okay, that's weird. Okay, tell me about that. Someone can actually need a friend right now because they're going through something too. That's going on. That's happening here. 4 of Cups. I'm just going to get a few on that. Just disappointed. And the Sun. So you could know a friend or have a friend right now that's going through something. And I don't want to say moping. This doesn't feel like moping. It just feels like they're disappointed. I'm hearing like let down and Judgment. You've got the Sun with the Judgment. It could be that they need clarity on something, or they're going through something and it was a painful thing. The 3 of Swords is painful. This is extremely painful. This is the hardest, ouch, the hardest 3 of Swords card I've ever seen, because as you can see, it's like ripping it completely apart. Like could have even fallen to your knees. Okay, so what do we need to know about this, Spirit? This just feels like a thing that may happen throughout the day. It feels like today. The communication is the Magician. So you might have a friend that wants to talk about something. It could be even just you that you want to talk, but it's the Church. Somebody could feel like their structure's kind of coming apart and they want to talk about it. This just feels like a conversation that may be taking place. Temperance. And somebody's trying to be outspoken about it here with the Temperance. But this whole thing, whatever this is over here, I know I'm saying it and I'm making light of it, but it feels much bigger than that. It also feels like somebody wants to talk, but they're not ready to talk. It's like now is not it for it to happen. Event. The Tower. Some sort of event or meeting or something, it brought on a tower. I'm now trying to rise above it in the silence. You've got the Snake with the Falcon, Star, and the Lovers. And being emotional and the confidence. Okay, so this just feels like somebody's having a bad day. That's honestly what this feels like. Somebody's kind of sitting by themselves. And they were having a bad day. Or I don't know why I said they were in like past tense, but somebody's going through something. That's what this feels like. And they're silent. Here, thinking. Yeah, they're silently thinking about this. That's very interesting here. Okay, so what happens throughout this, Spirit? What do we need to know? Page of Swords. They're learning something. Studying, learning, watching. They could be watching you. Or this could be you watching someone. Just put yourself kind of where you fit. And this for the day. Let me see. Queen of Pentacles. And then they reach out. Ten of Pentacles. You've done this. Okay, what this is with this person, you've done this with this person a few times. Hi, Jessa. This has happened a few times with this person. It feels like somebody's sitting and being patient. You've got the 8 of Wands. There could be a series of more than, thanks, Jessa. Feels like just a series of texts that come across. This feels like a conversation over text. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. There's care here. There's love here. And so it feels like that's what's going to kind of happen. So it's kind of like, it feels like it was a challenging moment, but it was meant to happen. Wow. And then at the bottom is the World. It was like something happened where it was meant for this I keep hearing mishap to have happened, but it wasn't really necessarily a mishap, because if it was supposed to happen, it was because something was supposed to be seen from the shadow into the light. And I keep getting like different perspectives. The thinker, again, I split the deck and it's the thinker, and being flexible. Okay. I don't know what's 1900? Is that 2? I don't know. It's like 2 o'clock or what? I'm getting like 1900. Is it 2? No. Yes. No. I don't know. But I'm getting 1900. So when 1900 is, that might be when when the communication will come in. I don't know for sure. Okay. So basically that part of it, it's 7. Oh, well, thank you, Chelsea. It's 7. Okay. Oh, see, I don't know that time. I don't know military time. But yeah, so basically, yeah, maybe around 7, you might hear from somebody around 7. 7 might be right, because now I'm hearing 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. Who's in the streets? Oh, shoot. Ushering it in. Okay, you're right. That makes so much sense. Yeah. Okay. Wow. And then you've got 25 breaks down to 7. Okay. So 7 o'clock might be really relevant. It might really, really be relevant. Okay. All right. So can I get a different time frame, spirit? Different, what will happen? Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Okay. Can I get something else, please, for after that? That's weird. Yeah, you might literally get a phone call. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have? Please comment in. Okay. Alrighty. Shuffling these up pretty good. Okay, here we go. What else can we expect later on, please, Spirit? Okay, he the fiery sword. It's truth. It's also justice and protection. Oh my gosh. Yeah, confirmation. Oh man, this might be coming from a soul shrinker, you guys. But then you have the green woman, but it's a soul shrinker snarling his little face again. Oh, this. Okay, I'm calming. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like when the soul shrinker comes out. It always freaks me out. Because the soul shrinker talks about gossip. It talks about cruelty. In the name itself, it says the soul shrinker. But they have something to say. I'm hearing they want to get something off their chest. This could just be, it doesn't have to be like a soul shrinker like that. This could just be somebody who just, if you look at this too, it's like explosive. It's kind of like when you have like it pops the cork off of something and it just feels explosive. But then you have the green woman here, which talks about gratitude and being thankful. But okay, tell me about this quick before I go off on that whole thing. The soul shrinker just gets me all nervous. Okay, they want to have an inner transformation. Okay, so they want to change the situation. So this could be the person, or if that reading played out the other day for you, where the soul shrinker came out. It feels like that would be the person, or you just have another character around you in your energy somewhere that was a soul shrinker. And what it is that they're trying to bring in some change, but it's taking this person bravery and moral strength. Okay, because it's the singer of courage. So they're trying to have the courage to come forward. And right, with this maiden is to have a new beginning. Oh, and then that one just fell right out. It was stuck to my hand. Okay, so it's the indie. This person is like wishy-washy, or it's indecision. They're trying to make a decision, but it's going back and forth. That's what's going on in this energy. Okay. Okay, things are stuck. We've got block. This person has a pattern. But it's like they want to dominate the situation. They want to have success. Okay. So if someone feels stuck, this is the element of earth. Okay, they might have earth in their chart, but they are stuck. Things are most likely stuck. And they're trying to like blend it or break it down here with the mortal and pestle because they want to create something else. And this is an obstacle because it's of the mountain. It's having to climb over this mountain. But this person, if they don't have a pattern, they have a pattern. I keep hearing they have a pattern. They do have a pattern, but they want to also handle it very carefully. And this has to do, it feels like, oh, it's a woman, obviously, because you got the woman here. It doesn't have to be particularly a woman, but it's someone's writing in their feminine energy. And they don't like competition. You've got the head of the pack here, but they also feel motivated to bring in some courage. Okay, what is this? I keep hearing the and then the moon. I'm hearing the I'm sorry, so sorry. It's the yarn with the Wheel of Fortune. It's karma. This person was tangled up in something. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the point is. You have, there's something, there's an uncommon bond with you and this person. Okay, it's like they feel, okay, what it feels like is it just feels like somebody wants to fix something. They want to fix it. Feels like Mr. Fix-It, but it's kind of it's more than a Mr. Fix-It. What am I talking about? Death. That's my point. Somebody wants to come in and change something with the death card. They've been put out in the cold. Then, oh, this feels like a timeout. Somebody was put on a timeout, but they're defensive for it. They're being, they were being defensive or something like that. Two friends pass by to ask how I am. They keep on asking me to give my resume and help me to find them. However, I am decided. Yep, that can be that. I mean, the big thing is that this is a collective reading, so it can play out however, because you know what's going on in your life. So yeah, this can definitely be something like that. That's crazy. But yeah, and then if you see here, she's on the other side of the door, but there's a key there. It's like there was a missing piece here with that key. It's like there was some form of information that was not made clear, but it's also it also talks about, in Lenormand, it talks about a solution. Like to that one, yeah. It's like some sort of, there's a resolution here, and it feels like a pause needed to happen, but at the same time, it's the 10 of Cups. So this was like real. It was like something that, it was real. It was something that it was working on something here with the Magician here and the Star, making dreams real. It was. And it feels like something, I mean, this could be, honestly, this could be where something happened and somebody, because it could have literally just been like a little, I'm making it bigger. Okay, I'm making it way bigger than what it probably is. But this could easily have just been like a falling out or whatever that could have, just happened or something like that. When the Soul Shrinker is kind of like, I mean, I do get like weirded out and stuff when I see the Soul Shrinker, because to me, typically, it's a tower. It is, and it's like a nasty tower, and I don't like that tower or that Soul Shrinker, because it pings you hard, at least in my experience. So that's why I was saying that, but it doesn't have to be super, how I'm telling it. That's just how I read tarot. It really is. But basically what's happening and what I'm seeing here is that this could have just been like a little falling out period between you and a friend or family, or whoever it may have been, but they're trying to come up. The biggest point is that someone in this scenario is trying to come up with the strength. I heard to swallow like their pride or bring down the fences here because somebody's extremely defensive. They're standing on the other side of this gate here, and they're trying to bring that down because they want to come right. Because I'm hearing the baby come back. You mean the world to me. Yeah, see, three of cups. They want a resolution here. They want to come back. They want to come back into the circle with the magician and the star. It's like they want to heal the situation. That's the point. They want to heal it. Somebody might have slept on this. That's what I mean. This doesn't have to be like something that, this could have just like recently happened. And it was like somebody just needed a timeout. It's inactive. And it's kind of like, can I sleep on that? Okay, so what's going to happen, Spirit? I kind of get what's going on. So this feels like later on. This is something else. And for some of these, this could wrap up into the whole thing because this could just be things that are playing out, and it can just be playing out back to back, something like that. They're restraining. Feels like they're restraining, but they want to make something stable here. Wow. So you've got the ship with the anchor. It's like they're going in between, wondering if they should pick up the anchor and go on the or keep the ship a sailing or drop the anchor. That's what that feels like. It's interesting. Oh, but they don't want to. It's the ball and chain. It feels like there's a lot of restrictions here. And then there's the key. That was my point that I was even saying here. There is a key here. There is a solution. Agreement. This feels like making an agreement with a partnership here, the choice with the lovers and the communication. Okay, so, okay, wow, with the butterfly at the bottom, it feels like there is a chance for change. It feels like like if this was like a spat or something, it feels like bring the love into the situation. If this is family, you have the choice to come to an agreement if you do it from a place of love and forgivingness. I'm hearing too. If this was a friendship, it's the same thing. This just feels like two people fell out and they're missing it. They're missing it. Why did I say they're missing it? They're feels like somebody needs their friend. That's what that feels like. The Page of Cups. I'm sorry. That's literally what this whole thing feels like. Feels like after some time. Ace of Cups. Wow. Yep. See, there was this feels like, because you got the 5 of Wands with the 9 of Wands, it's like it was chaos. It was drama, all of that. And then somebody stood their ground and they're like, nope. Just became very, very defensive. And it feels like the Hierophant with Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. Spirit's going to bring this back around. They are. And that's probably why it's playing out now, because it's almost like there needs to be a change in this. It needs to be balanced and it needs to be fair. That's what this feels like, is that it's a conversation that needs to be fixed. So this portion of it just feels like kind of the same thing that I was speaking about prior to this. It's two people needing to talk. It just feels like text or communicating over whatever this is. Okay, so it's not like that much of a, okay, because I was getting like nail biting. Like, oh gosh. No. Oh, this is the 6 of Cups. Somebody's definitely recognizing here with the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. They're recognizing what this is here. What this connection is. That's just what that feels like. Okay, so then can we just get... Good morning, Angie. I hope you're well. The Hierophant and the Grasshopper. This really feels like it was all, because I keep hearing too, like it was a long time coming. It was I'm also getting that see a need, feel a need. It feels like this was needed. Whatever this is, whatever's going on. Okay, so after that, can we just get what the ouch, my foot fell asleep. Okay, so for overnight into the morning, please, Spirit. Oh, wow. The Green Woman. Okay, expecting gratitude. It's wildness. It is I did get some rest. I did. I rest. Hi, Angela. Good morning. I basically I rest most of the day yesterday. I took a bath and just saged all day. Yeah, yesterday was a rough day. So, but that's why I didn't come back on. I felt so bad, but I just needed to take a day. It's the Tabira of the Waters. See, this is the Green Woman is talking about, she's got gratitude and everything like that. She's expectant of gratitude. And that cute card, orange with lady. Which one? This one? She's a little stinker, but she's the Green Woman. She's got lots of gratitude. But it's natural magic. And it's also an energy of gracefully. Oh, this one? Yeah. Yeah, this is all about gracefully accepting change. This is like letting the water flow through your fingers, just letting it be what it is. Well, I'm hearing that. Let it be, let it be. Oh, with Ecstatious. This is the rapture. This feels like two women. It does, honestly. It feels like two women. Or this is one woman who's just kind of gracefully accepting the change. And you've got ecstasy here. What's under there, buddy? What does peek it? Oh, it's Mickle the Muckle. See, it's a blessing. It's everyday blessing. It's the play. It's Mickle the blah, 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 blah. Mickle the Muckle. It's like somebody's understanding and they are accepting this. This feels more like tomorrow. What is this? Like early. Yeah, see, it's developing. It's communicative. Wow, and then out comes the bridge. It feels like you're just having good conversation. You're talking. This might be ideas. Like you might have ideas that just pop constantly through your mind space. But it's like overcoming the barriers. It's compromise. It's the balance. The balance gets restored. That's really what I want to say. Balance is getting restored. Delay tactics. You're rising above whatever the stalemate was. You're rising above it. You're overcoming that. And so now it's time to be playful. Now you can play. Okay. The Milky Way. Oh, you do? Oh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and then you've got this might be like, for some of you, you might be releasing someone or something. This could be somebody's letting go of social media. Well, now, guys, if you get rid of social media, this isn't social media, this is YouTube. You still got to come and watch the videos, but that's what that kind of does feel like. It feels like they're kind of just releasing it here with the element of water as well. They're letting it go. It feels like so they can come back to their self. Yeah. And be grounded here. Could be within the masculine energy as well. But that's really what that feels like. Okay, so it's the Fool, the King of Pentacles. Let it. Oh, jeez. I caught him just in the nick of time. That would have really been crazy. All the cards would have fell on the floor. Okay, Spirit. All right, so this feels like the last little bit. Seven of Pentacles. It's steady moving progress. The Sun. Delays over. Oh, wow, you guys. This was stuck right there. I didn't even notice that. The Rings. Huh. The delay. I keep stumbling over my words. The delay is over. Now you can move forward. What's the meaning of that card? This one, the Tabara of the Waters. This is talking about accepting change. You see, she's letting the water flow through her fingers. You can't hold on to water. And it's talking about emotions, serenity, and meditation. And that's kind of what I'm talking about here too. It's just gracefully accepting the change to move something forward. The other one facing the woman's back. This one here. This is that's the green woman. She is expectant gratitude. It is wildness. It's natural magic. This is the one. She's the lady of the forest. She's wild. She's the one who'll go outside and walk through the wilderness like barefoot. Her feet in the ground, all of that. This one here is Mickle the Muckle. Mickle the Muckle is the it's like a kiddish person at heart. Lady with the long hair. So that would be this one. That's Tabara of the Water. Oops, sorry. She's the one about gracefully accepting change. Okay, so you're moving forward. There's steady progress moving forward here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, so it's basically, the time has come to go forward, move forward here. And like almost like the delays are over and now you can move forward. And it's a blessing. Somebody's finally seeing something as a blessing to move forward. Okay, so it's like there's, see the delay and the sacrifice because it's the Hanged Man. It's finally understanding why there was so many delays. That's what that feels like here too. The King of Swords. It's knowing why there were so many delays. It's that understanding here. And it's the King of Swords is knowledgeable. Five of Cups. And so this part just feels like you could be going through, like, how when people look back on the past, this feels like there's just a point in time, even probably tomorrow, where you're looking back, like you get up in the morning, you're looking back, you're reminiscing. You're reminiscing on like the things like where you are now. And it just feels like having just a moment like that. This almost feels like you're sitting by yourself most of the day. You could be interacting with people. Yeah, the Six of Swords. You could be interacting with people, but it feels more so like you're getting some mental clarity. So if you're sitting by yourself, it's kind of like you're hanging out by yourself. And then, it's like just a pattern. You're trying to figure out a pattern. That's honestly what this feels like. And because a lot of the cards I've been seeing, like kind of sitting by the self of figuring something out. And it just could be just going into meditation and just figuring things out of where you want to be, where you want to go. This almost feels like somebody's even sitting down like, okay, this is my plan, and wanting to write up a plan of how am I going to get there? What, PowerPointing I'm hearing, but I'm also getting like vision board. Yes, the hermit energy. Yeah, that's just really what this feels like. But then also realizing and understanding, it's getting like the piece of it too. And then it's kind of like having gratitude for that, because with Mickle the Muckle, it's like wanting to play. It is. This could even be somebody's like later on, they're playing with like playful energy, which could be your children. You know, if you have children, or even, you know, if you have a playful dog that is like your child, then you're playing. That's really what that feels like. But that feels like much later on, because this was for like the morning tomorrow. No. Oh, okay, never mind. I heard you better take that back out. Did you guys see that? I was like, oh, no, I don't want to read it again. Okay, but I heard to take it back out because there's a point here. Move that over. So the point being, like, whatever this was with this soul shrinker, the gossip, the gossip, cruelty, the curses, the destruction, blessing, all of that, there's a resolution with it, with the pook. That's why they were coming out and stuck like that. It's the shape changer, which is good and the bad and the good. And it's a resolution. That's what the pook is. So whatever this was, if this was lingering, this did come out like a few days ago, didn't it? Was it like 2 days ago? So this energy is still around. It feels like it wasn't fixed, and now it's coming in to be fixed. I feel like that's the point, especially since it came out at the end of it again. So it's kind of looking at, oh, that's what I was saying too, wasn't it? Yeah, it was what I was saying. As far as something was going on and happening, and it's kind of like, okay, that was a blessing. It feels like a blessing in disguise or something like that as well. And it's getting yourself unstuck. Or it is, for some of you, it is going to be getting things unstuck and moving forward with, you know, whatever this energy was. It feels like, what? Not hashing it out, but kind of cleaning it up, collective. And the gloomy doom. Somebody could have just been in their feelings and just in gloomy doom energy, which is the gloomy doom talks about self-destruction and self-defeat, self-pity. That's exactly what the gloomy doom is, energy. And then you also have the collective of pixies. This could be family. This could be family for some of you. Wow. And then I stopped and I looked at the bottom, and you got the friends card. For others of you, this could be a friend that was going through this, and it's figuring it out. The point of it all, like the biggest thing I want to go back to and say, is that the point of this here, these two cards coming out, is that it's a resolution. It's going to be fixed. So if somebody was feeling down and feeling bad about it because it happened, there's something's going to come in and fix it. I heard what? Recourse of action. The gentleness here, the obstacles is being removed. That's my whole point. The obstacles removed. So something's going to come in and fix it. The book. Secrets, all that. Somebody's going to figure it out. So that's good. That's very good here. It's just now isn't the time. Nobody wants to do anything right now. But then you have the lilies, which talks about established. Something's been established here. And it'll be fixed. It will. I just don't know why the soul shrinker keeps coming out. And if it keeps coming out, I'm going to stop using the fairies for a little while. They're going to be put away. See, the broom. There needs to be, harmony needs to be restored. Basically, with the broom, something was needing to be cleaned out or cleaned up. Okay, whatever this was, it was unavoidable change. Is like my biggest point. Okay, so it feels like that's going to be taking place and happening. Wow, with Mickle the Muckle. It just looks like after that, then it goes into playful time. I heard back to what? Back to the start. Back to the finish line. That doesn't make sense. Back to the finish line. I don't know how you do that. Well, isn't that back to the start would be the same as back to the finish line? No. Yes. I don't know. Basically, something will start over again. Is really what that feels like. Okay. So I'm going to probably leave that one here. I'll figure out a title for it and do that. I'll try and come back on. I should be coming back on after this for the questions portion of the day. So I'll probably see you guys in just a little bit. Thank you for stopping in on the Morning Collective, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.